Dogs are often said to have a mysterious sixth sense, an uncanny ability to detect danger before it even strikes. This unsettling video is proof of that. While hiking deep within the dense, sprawling wilderness of a national forest in Michigan, a man had his loyal dog equipped with a GoPro. What starts as an ordinary outdoor adventure quickly takes a chilling turn. Suddenly, an eerie, unidentifiable sound pierces through the forest. It doesn't match any known wildlife in the area. The dog, sensing something is wrong, instinctively moves toward the source, but as it draws closer, the noise only grows louder, more unnerving, as if warning them to stay away. Here's the chilling footage.
I don't know what the hell that is over there. Alright, get away from there.
Many people in the comments speculated that the unsettling sound could be an Aztec death whistle, an ancient instrument known for producing one of the most chilling, human-like screams ever recorded. Others suggested it might have been nothing more than a cruel prank, but whether it was a hoax or something far more sinister, one thing was certain: neither the man nor his dog stuck around to find out. In a truly disturbing video captured by Lewis Clark, a well-known YouTuber famous for his exploration videos, something far beyond the ordinary took place. On April 16, 2017, Lewis and his friends, Ant and Brandon, set out to explore an abandoned train. The sun was shining, and at first it felt like just another routine adventure. But they had no idea. They were about to face something horrifying.
Alright guys, so today I am here in the middle of the woods. I'm here with Brandon from UK Urbex and here with Ant from Death in Asbestos. This video is crazy. We're out in the middle of nowhere exploring an abandoned train. You guys, this train, it's been quite fun to explore, to be honest. There's not much there, but like,
It's pretty nice for a photo.
should we get like some photos up here for college or something? But yeah, no, obviously me and Brandon and we explored most of the train. It's pretty cool. We'll circle around quick and then probably get going, so yeah.
Shit.
Right, get into the carriage and we'll come, let's go.
What the
What is that?
fuck?
What? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Just go, just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we need to get out.
Fucking go, 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 go.
That shit. Go. Come on.
Fuck! Ugh. There's mud everywhere, Ant. Wait, is that a body? Is that a body? We need to call the police.
As they wandered through the decaying train, they suddenly stumbled upon a scene that froze them in place. Whatever they had just witnessed was so unnerving, so deeply wrong, that they made a split-second decision. They had to get out. Once outside, the feeling didn't fade. A suffocating sense of dread clung to them, an unshakable certainty that something unnatural had been lurking inside that train. Whether the place was truly haunted or the site of dark rituals, one thing was clear: some secrets are better left undisturbed. A man named Jacob was dirt biking, unaware of the horror awaiting him.
I got a pretty good idea. I can see some stuff up here by these rock formations, so it's possible that it could be over here. We may never know though until we check. I had to drive quite a bit away to go to my buddy's house, and then there was a bike ride away to get to where I'm at right now. There's just a bunch of bones scattered. It's like a trail just leading me. That was a bone I just broke. Bro, is that my fork? What? Hello?
Help.
Why is that?
Help.
Hello? What the hell? Bro, I don't care about my bike. Hello? Is anybody there? I don't know, dude. Am I just hearing things? Hello? What the Yep, nope, I'm good.
Following a sinister trail of bones, Jacob discovers the entrance to a small, ominous cave. Driven by curiosity, he tests the darkness by tossing a bone inside, only for it to be violently thrown back moments later. Sensing immediate danger, Jacob quickly retreats, leaving behind the motorbike part he'd discovered nearby. Was an unseen entity in the woods attempting to lure him into a trap? That's for you to decide. Tim Morozov, a Russian YouTuber, is no stranger to adventure. His channel is filled with gripping videos of his camping expeditions, and at times even eerie ghost hunting encounters. But on this particular night, while camping deep in the wilderness with his loyal dog Kerchum, something felt off. As darkness settled around them, the stillness of the forest was broken by the unmistakable sound of footsteps crunching just beyond his tent. Tim, an experienced outdoorsman, knew better than to ignore the possibility of danger. Armed and prepared, he and Kerchum remained inside, silently waiting, hoping that whoever, or whatever, was lurking in the shadows would simply move on. Here's what happened next.
Кто здесь?
After a tense standoff, Tim finally decides it's time to confront whatever is lurking outside. With his heart pounding, he and Kerchum step out into the darkness, scanning their surroundings for any sign of movement. Then, without warning, Kerchum bolts into the woods, chasing after something unseen. His instincts kick in, his focus locked on whatever just slipped into the shadows. But as he disappears into the dense forest, it quickly becomes clear. He's not finding his way back so easily.
Что делать? Прошло уже 2 часа, как я зову Кучума.
As the long night fades into morning, Tim refuses to leave without his loyal companion. Determined, he sets off into the dense forest, calling out for Kerchum and scouring every inch of the woods. But as he searches, an eerie realization sets in. Something isn't right. Strange symbols and unsettling markings are carved into the trees as if left behind by an unknown presence. The deeper he ventures, the more the feeling of unease grows. Then he stumbles upon something that stops him in his tracks. Take a look.
Тепленький. Это что такое? Похоже на какую-то клетку.
As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, darkness creeps back over the forest, and Kerchum is still nowhere to be found. Tim is left with no choice. He must set up camp once again, forced to spend another night in these unsettling woods. But just as the night takes hold, something happens, something far more terrifying than before. The eerie silence is broken. The air feels heavier, and an unshakable sense of dread settles in. What unfolds next is something Tim will never forget.
Сюда!
Tim barely manages to escape, his heart pounding as he scrambles for cover, desperately trying to stay hidden from whoever or whatever is pursuing him. Then, out of nowhere, Kircham emerges from the shadows, as if drawn back to his owner in the midst of the chaos. Wasting no time, the two reunite and make the only decision that makes sense. They need to get out of there. Now, whether this chilling encounter was real or just an elaborate stunt, I'll leave that for you to decide. But one thing is certain, this footage is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Let me know what you think. Back in 2009, a group of Oklahoma teenagers set out to document their camping adventure, expecting nothing more than a night of fun under the stars. But as their camera rolled, they unknowingly captured something far more chilling. A tall, gaunt, gray figure lurking between the trees, its eerie movements barely visible in the dim light.
Is your putting it right in there in that corner?
Right in the center, see that?
Hey, hold on for a second. Put that. Tell us all when you are.
Okay, you ready?
Is he gonna light the couch on fire?
No, it shoots up.
Okay, put it in my phone's almost dead. Okay.
Oh, it's hot, perfect then.
Most bold.
Yeah. Hopefully I didn't. I've loosened it overnight. It'll take a minute. It'll start.
Fire better not go out. Me and Dax have burritos we need to cook. It's all out. No.
Don't you dare do that. Suck. Let's see that. Sure with that. It's not doing right. Yeah.
Suck. Is it just leaking out the balloon?
Yeah. Suck.
Jenny. Yeah, that caught up the leaks out the bottom.
It's not leaking out the bottom, is it? This it's going. Got the same?
Blocked it, has it?
No. Separate.
Did any of guys throw anything else in there?
Watch.
Damn it.
Come on. Before I do it.
Hey, did any of you guys throw anything else in there? Oh, there it goes. Here we go. Come on, let's just right this here. Come on. Did you fucking split her? Yeah!
In the shadows of their footage, an eerie presence lingers, a tall gray figure slipping soundlessly through the trees. At the time, the teens were too caught up in their adventure to notice anything unusual, their laughter drowning out any sense of unease. But once they reviewed the footage back home, their excitement turned to dread. The figure resembled a person, yet it couldn't have been one of them. Everyone was accounted for, all standing behind the camera. So who, or what, had been lurking in the darkness? To this day, the unsettling figure remains an unsolved mystery, leaving more questions than answers.